Welcome back, everybody, to Weapons of Mass Derpiness. Bop, 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 bop. Today,
Just
in
wait
this
while I
episode,
change my crosshair.
Boris and I are going to attempt to build a gigantic net out of solid blocks, and then attempt to capture a ship flying by. We haven't decided what ship yet, and we have, or should I say, I have tried to explain my idea to no avail because I'm sure it's retarded. So we're going to attempt to build it anyway and see what happens, and Boris is going to tell me how it's not going to work all the way through.
Okay, yeah, he tried to explain it to me, and instead this is what I did under here.
Oh no.
That's my contribution so far. But yeah.
So you're saying it has to be the color of poo? Is that what you're saying?
It does now. That's how these things work. This has to be a ship, doesn't it? So large or small?
I think we should go with small, because I don't think we want... Well, I guess it depends on how big we want the chain links to be. Do we want them to be out of like large ship size blocks, or do we want them to be smaller?
I think large ships size block, that's big. You know, that's
that's what I was thinking too. All right, let's try with the small.
And we're going to have to do it out of the... should we do it out of a blast door, or...
Oh yeah, that's been suggested to me a few times, that those things are sturdier, right?
Well, they don't deform. I don't know if they're like they take more of a beating, but they don't sort of crumple and that sort of thing. That said, we don't really have... I think to make chain links, we're going to need the slopes and whatnot.
Oh, which we don't have in here?
Yeah, we don't have any mods or anything, so we don't have glass door slopes.
So we're gonna have to use... Should we use heavy armor?
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, it's probably better.
Alright, well then, so we need to change our color...
I think I've managed it.
Have you?
This is the color of yours, isn't it?
I was going with that more color, but... we can go with was it Moosehead beer poop? That's a joke that nobody will get, but my father told me that story when I was very young, that he drank a lot of Moosehead beer and it made his shit poo purple or green.
Okay. I was just laughing because you said moose, and that's a funny word.
Oh. There we go. Do we like that color?
Yeah, that'll do. I don't know why I built that.
Alright. So the first thing we need is a small little pod ship that one person can sit in, and it just has the basic maneuverability, right? That's all it needs.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's grab a cockpit.
And a symmetry thing.
Alright.
And I always find, to make a good-looking ship, you sort of start with that. That's a good-looking ship, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Did we want this big, or, we wanted it small, so that might be a bit big then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was just thinking like something, because we want to attach a net to the side of this thing, or one side of this. At like, so if we make this, because it only has to attach, I'm thinking like if we attach the front part of the net, say up here, and then we make this thing go back a bit, like, because we're going to need to put thrusters and stuff on it, right? So it's going to go back a bit, and then we can add the back part of the net being attached, like, on the bottom here. like that. So we have to have 2 connection points.
Okay.
Now this is all going to make sense as we go along, I'm sure.
Right.
So we're going to need to build a little pod ship like this first. Oh,
Do we need one of these?
Well, if we do, then it should go right on the nose, I think.
That's bad
Because-
ship design, though.
Is it?
Usually, yeah. Like, I think the best place, if I can aim, best place for a rocket launcher is obviously there, so no one can shoot it off.
Obviously.
Do you want me to try it?
Uh-huh, sure.
Okay, I know. We've got to be serious because it'll take too long otherwise. People won't believe how long it takes us to build these things.
Okay, I'm going to put a big one on the back. And, okay, I was going to put a big one on the front too, so we'd have equal forward and back, because this is more like a tug, right?
Okay, yeah.
So we want to probably have equal power forward and back. So how are we attaching this thing? Are we using, I guess we should be using a rotor?
Considering I don't understand your design,
Sure.
yes. Is that helpful?
Oh, totally,
We need
totally
a
helpful.
gyro.
All right. So if we put it maybe. Yeah. You're giving me a lot of credit too. You're assuming that I actually understand my design.
Okay, I'm thinking that might be a bit of a flaw to put a large reactor in the back there.
Okay, so I'm thinking this is the connection point for the net on one part, and then we need to do that again, sort of on the back, on the side as well. So let's go with, whoops, let's go with right there, because why not? There we go. Oh, that's hilarious. If you hold your oh, you stopped turning it. But if you have like a block to place on top of the rotor and it's rotating, your little helper thing in the top right hand corner that says what buttons to press to rotate, it rotates with it.
Oh, no, I don't have that on.
Ooh. I have it on all the time, but it still doesn't help me.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you get that wrong then?
That's why I've turned it on. I thought maybe it would help me. All right, so we got the basic ship. Now what we want to do is duplicate this, and then we need to build the net and attach it together. There we go. Now,
Oh, we have the same idea.
here, I'll get rid of mine.
Oh, no, it's probably best you keep it. I'm testing it.
Oh, okay.
The rotor still seems to be holding. No.
Whoa. Did you bang me?
I'm not going to respond to that.
All right, so here's the basics.
You know I've been taking audio clips of people saying silly things.
Yes, I do. So now we need to make an actual net. So I've seen videos on this before, and you have to make like individual chain links, right, that are connected to each other with rotors again.
Yeah.
All right. So do you want to show me the first one?
It's not going to work, but it'll be fun.
Yeah. So let's try and make a chain link that goes from this ship to the other ship front rotor.
I may have made that a little bigger than it needs to be. I don't know. Is bigger better in this case?
I don't know.
Actually, I haven't made a chain link since small ships started with a block rather than a landing gear. No, it's easy. Yeah, okay, I understand now. You basically just make it with like you would with stencils kind of thing, out there, and then you would make one the other way. I've done this in the wrong spot. I think it needs to be one wider.
Oh, okay. And then you're just going to
just cut the middle one.
Oh, okay. So this is going to be done all just with blocks.
Link. Did you have another idea in mind?
I don't know. I remember seeing something once. I don't remember where anymore. Where
I tend to not watch anything on YouTube, so my research is very, very minimal.
So like this.
Yeah, and then now they're free.
Okay. Did we want to do that? Okay, so
this is your design. So.
Okay, so yeah, so that's one down. So now we need to make them go. Ah!
What happened?
You hit it.
Oops. I didn't mean to.
It was perfectly aligned.
We probably should, just so we can copy them, leave the links joined.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. That's why I asked, should I do that? We're basically trying to make a big square net here that's attached on the two ships. So we'll be back when we've sorted that out.
I won't. I'm just adding a sense of peril. Now they don't know for sure.
Uh-oh. Dun dun dun! Welcome back again, and take a look at our beautiful chain link, not so linked, or totally linked, but not actual chain at the moment. But here is our monstrosity at the moment, our beautiful monstrosity of actually quite aesthetically pleasing design, we've decided. We think this looks...
If it weren't for the colour.
Oh, no.
The colour aside, it's quite good looking.
I like the poop color. I think it's... So the next thing that we want to do here... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You do know if Spider-Man sees this video, your base on the server is going to become colour.
Well, it wasn't until you just said that. Now it will be. Yes.
Oh, and there was one tiny mistake in that we were building from each ship at the same time, so ANUBIZ and I built at slightly different levels, so they don't quite match. But it's not going to be noticeable when they're cut off. And you can notice how much more efficient I was at building.
Yes, yeah.
I just want to point that out.
Yeah, you managed to figure out how to symmetry this thing properly, and I didn't, and there's the difference. So here's a good example of use of symmetry on the right, use of no symmetry on the left.
I'm just happy that I built something quicker than someone. That's usually not how it works.
Yeah.
And
so the
there's
basic
the link down the side.
What's that?
The link down the side as well.
I changed mine a bit, yeah. So yeah, this is basically what we've decided here is my original idea, but this kind of went out the window when I realized how big these links needed to be, was to attach to the rotor right here on this side of the ship down to the bottom here with a chain link as well, so that when it flew, it would almost make like a sail, right, where all of these guys would be pulled back as you flew forward or pulled forward as you flew backward, but it would hold the bottom in place so that it would still have a net, right? Otherwise, if without that, it would just fly up and make a cape. So instead of doing that, because the links are just too huge to make that work properly, I think, we've decided to just extend the ship with a pillar all the way down to the bottom, and we merged it with the bottom link here. And that was, we did that with some merge blocks and a little bit of fanciness and disconnected the links to make it work, which is why this one is disconnected here. But it worked.
Which didn't surprise either of us at all.
No, not at all.
Because we also managed to merge the two ships together. So these links are actually, only because we wanted to copy them, because, you know, it's not as if this is actually going to work, and we didn't want to lose it straight away.
Right. So the next thing we need to do now is we're gonna remove all of the connecty bits on the link so that we actually have a hanging chain link, and we'll probably add some thrusters and stuff to the bottom of these pillars as well, And then we'll be ready for our first flight test, to see what happens. Are you ready for this, Boris?
What, for the removing of links?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Okay, so we'll be right back.
Yes, I'm ready to do some tedious work. I think that's good enough. That's a welcome back, isn't it?
Yep. And if it wasn't, then what you just did was.
Yep. Welcome back. We have made a mess.
Yes.
Yeah, when we unlinked them, some of them moved. So it's
some of them moved.
It once was.
There wasn't a body that might have bumped them?
No.
Oh! We've got a drunk man invading. Alright, you're just in time for the amazing test flight.
What are you guys testing? I'm scared.
You should be. You should be.
We're building a weapon which will essentially be a radio play for you, because you're going to hear what goes wrong. Right. So the idea is this net is going to catch a ship, but I can tell you with almost 100% certainty that once we start trying to fly, this is all just going to break apart.
Especially because we're independently flying each side.
Yeah. So it's going to require not only teamwork, but for space engineers to work.
All right.
Multiplayer.
So what are we actually trying to catch?
I'm looking around for stuff. I found something. And I'll color it a different color so we know not to catch, because obviously we can't catch something that's also
the same poop color. Yeah. You know what the best thing about taking apart all these links is? Like actually making them into links? You can't tell which side you did more of anymore. Are you talking? Because I can't hear you.
Oh, I was pressing the wrong button.
I'm like, this is very quiet.
Well, on the plus side, if you're watching my video, you get special audio.
Yeah, yeah. That's not very fair. All right. So, are you in your pod over there?
Yes. We're gonna try and fly forward and catch that ship.
Okay, I'm in my pod. All right. So,
we're going to have to go slowly.
On the count of 3. On 3, we go.
Okay. So 1,
2,
3,
go. Ah!
2,
5, 9,
that was a bit fast.
11.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Very slowly. Okay, so we won't be able to catch anybody that's moving. We're coming for you.
We're coming. Dana.
Oh no.
Dana. Dana.
You know, I thought this would break apart straight away. It hasn't yet.
We've got him. We've got him. Okay, come together.
I don't want to go any further because it will. I think.
Okay, we've got him. Da da da. And let's look at our. We've got him.
What am I looking at?
He's been snared. It worked.
I have no words. That worked.
It worked.
And the ship is undamaged, which was kind of the point, you know. So you catch them, and then you've got a free ship.
Yep, it's ours. We've caught the purpley pinky fuchsia ship. It's ours.
Okay. hello, Gecko. Welcome to the video. I don't know if you heard that. Can we back away without destroying stuff? You know, we might be able to maneuver into position where we can catch that missile.
You think so?
Hey, if we go slowly, it's not that far away.
Okay, so it's
It's
above the
quite a fair way away.
base. So we gotta back up. Uh-oh. Okay.
We might need more thrusters. I'm going to put a couple more thrusters on. Right, Dad. What do you want to do? You see, there's a quandary here. If we say we're going to cut away and come back and catch the missile, and we fail terribly, then it's going to be an anticlimax. But I'm fine with that. I don't care about the people who watch my videos. I'm fine with there being an anticlimax. So I think we're going to cut away and try and position
Maneuver
ourselves
position,
near
yeah.
the missile.
That
Yeah,
sounds
because
like
it's
a
going to
plan.
take us approximately 3.5 hours to get there.
On top of the 7 we've already been going for.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right.
We'll
so
be right
back then.
back.
Oh, we could almost get it.
Can we get it?
No, I'm gonna get on the road.
Oh! We missed it!
I did it because it was going to hit me instead of the net.
Who's gonna... Okay, so we are in the right spot
I took
then.
evasive action. Yeah, it was going to hit me almost directly on, so I took evasive action, and I've lost the
Oh, no.
chain link to my ship.
Oh no.
How do we reattach that? I think a ship with a merge block and then pull it up. I'm going to paint it so I know which one it is.
Okay, I'll go grab one of our purple guys over here. Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
whoa, you just flung me off. You know, it really didn't need to be on rotors.
No, it didn't. But that my original idea required it to be on rotors. But then the links got too
Yeah.
big.
Incoming.
Whoa, there it is again. That was close.
Oh, that was right over my head. I thought that was Spider-Man.
It's not always Spider-Man.
We are martyrs with merge blocks.
We have become masters, haven't we?
Masters of disasters.
Spider-Man,
Yes.
do you sit or float around about here? This is where the thing comes. Oh, here it comes. We can measure it exactly. Right. Right here. Oh,
Ow.
Alright, so it's probably more
so we've got
you
we've got to get
maneuvering?
the middle of the net. We've got to get the middle of the net right where Spider-Man is.
I left my spider ship where like it's around the top of its arc, so
Right where Spider-Man is.
Yeah, where he is at the moment, that's where we've got to get the middle of the net before it comes around again. This pesky satellite has been annoying us for too long.
That's right.
Never mind the fact that there's warheads on the front of it.
Incoming.
Here it comes. Are we going to catch it? Oh
Yep.
no, we're off.
Oh no! We're too high!
I was thinking it was going to be too low. Right. I think we might cut away and wait for it to come around again.
Okay, come into our trap.
Right. And then once it hits, we've got to have a bit of give. Is it going to hit? Just don't go beneath again. Oh.
Oh, boom!
Jenga.
For a second there we had it.
We had it! So if we just cut right before the explosion, then we can say it was a success.
Yep. Wow. So for about 3 frames, I think, we had it.
We had
And
it.
then it exploded. Well, I've never seen this much confetti. Right, well, I think that's a resounding success. See, if that didn't have the warhead on the front,
We would have got it.
I think we might have got it. We might not have been able to fly away, but we would have caught it. In any case, we've gotten rid of it.
We have. Or at least one of them. So now we have to repeat this for all the other ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not so much. But
It's the most practical way of getting rid of warheads.
Yep.
we just put DrunkSpiderman in front of it.
A very simple design to build in survival as well.
Yes, very. Well, yeah. So this one, there's not a whole lot of leftovers in the end, but
Yeah. And thank you to Spider-Man for his invaluable contribution.
yes.
That's what I do.
Anyway,
Whoa.
I think we'll call that another resounding success.
That's
Another,
right.
Brilliant piece of genius. And I think we'll call that an end.
Hope you
So-
enjoyed.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Bye bye.